Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I'm Penge and welcome back to Project Hospital, where today the big goal is to get hospitalization up and running here in cardiology, although right now we do only have around $93,000 to work with, which might make achieving that goal a little bit tricky. Now some of you might be looking at that and you might be thinking, Penge, you've got nearly $93,000, that is a huge amount of money, please get building, thank you very much. And in a way, yes, okay, you are correct, $93,000 is indeed a large amount of money, but only in its own right. If somebody were to come along and give me a huge bag of money containing $93,000, I would be very happy indeed. I'd be delighted. I would go out and buy a lot of tea and some lovely new teapots, and we'd have a lovely afternoon together. But in terms of building up a great big hospital department, that actually won't get us that far at all, because we need to build quite a lot of stuff. We need lots of doors and floors and walls and machinery and things that go bing and bong and boop and keep people alive, and beds and computers and chairs and everything else. So we need to spend quite a lot of money on getting the entire department up and running. And also let's not forget that that money has to include the wages that we need to pay the night shift in about 6.5 hours time. So really, we don't have about $93,000, we've got about $50,000 because the night shift are quite expensive to pay, so we haven't really got that much money at all. However, we are going to go ahead and do this because I think we have to get it done. So it's going to be quite minimal at first. We'll just get the basics in and then we'll add more bits and bobs as time goes on and more money comes in. So first up, let's have a little look at what we need to actually get in. For cardiology hospitalization, we need a diagnostic unit, got a few of those around, that's fine. Regular ward and high dependency unit, that's fine. Room for the doctors, room for the nurses. Cardiography units, I think possibly we should get more than one of those in the cardiology department. So we'll get a couple of those in, sonography unit, and a lovely lounge as well. And of course, operating lounges too. Okay, that's quite exciting. I mean, could they go over here? Could they sort of live over here possibly? If we have a corridor kind of coming up the middle here, we could put one of the cardiology operating lounges there and another one just here. We do need to connect these up as well. Do not forget to connect these elevators up. Okay, hang on a second, hang on. So could we, let's grab a corridor. So could we get that coming around the edge like that? Hang on, so bring that over like that and have that running all the way down like that. Perfect. So the clinic bit is kind of just sort of on its own, little kind of clinic-y island of rooms over there, surrounded by a corridor. That's okay, that's fine. And then I think we put those in. Hang on, where's neurology? Let's get neurology. So neurology, your corridor can kind of run up here. That's going to be fine. Doesn't really matter who owns it. It's a corridor. It's going to be fine. Right, back to cardiology. Right, so yeah, let's put the operating lounges in. We'll just plan them for now. We don't have to put them in and get to the equipment because it's expensive. How big are they? How big is that? That is 6 by 10. Okay, yeah, we can get that in. So 6 by 10, there is one of them. And another 6 by 10. There is a second one. Wonderful. Okay, so they're both in. Now, can we somehow link these elevators up as well? Can we link those up? I think, hang on. Can we have something coming along like that? Maybe cutting right past the edge there. We can have a little bit of something over here. Maybe a bathroom or something. So that could come over like, hang on, like that. That means that elevator can be included in the fun and games. That's okay. And then, I mean, yeah, we do need to plan everything else as well. Hang on. Where are the wards going to go? That's quite an important consideration. Because, yeah, if they're going to go down here in that corner, that means we might plan things a bit differently than if they're going over there. Hang on, how much space is here? So regular ward, the beds take up 2, and then you want a gap in the middle of a couple, and then the other side like that. So a ward could go like that, and that leaves, what, 4 on that side? So we could, hang on. Thinking here, thinking aloud, get a corridor to come along like that, and it could go all the way along like that. And then we could have, say, the regular ward could just be there. And we'll make it nice and big. So yay for the regular ward. We can fit many, many beds in on both sides. So that's quite good. And then what can we put over here? Could we get high dependency over there? That'd be okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'd be okay. Maybe if we had 5... then we can have the corridor going around the other side. So hang on, that does make it a bit squished, but you could still have bed, bed, gap to it down the middle, bed, bed. and then, yeah, some stuff for equipment and whatever at one end. That'd be okay. I think that looks quite good. Right, so have that coming along like that, and then you could have that coming round like that. This is perfect. And that round, do you know what? You could have that, hang on, here's an idea. You could have that like that, just have a little bit looping round that elevator. So that elevator can take you to many exciting new things. Of course, that's going to go like that, so that's fine. So we can have a room here. We can have rooms along here as well. We do need to get the nurses' station and the on-call room in sort of around here near the two wards. That would make sense, wouldn't it? So I wonder, could we get, say, the nurses' station in? So, hang on, like that maybe? 10 by 4? And then the on-call room could go there, maybe next door to it. So another... They don't need to be that big, though, do they? They just have desks and computers in there. So we'll have that 10 by 3. Okay, so wards done. Staff rooms done, effectively. The lounge. The lounge could possibly go over here somewhere. So you go and visit your loved ones or whatever, or your friends. And, your lounge can be over here. That might be quite good. So hang on. Pop the lounge over there. We can have it quite big as well. Let's have a very big visitor lounge over here in cardiology, because we do have quite a bit of room. And then, diagnostic units. Okay, how big do they need to be? A minimum of 4 by 4. How big are the ones over here? Remind me, game. It's kind of those rooms there, isn't it? So hang on. So they're 5 by 7, and that's an okay size. Okay, hang on. How big's that? That's 10. Hang on then. So could we do it that way, 5 by 7 like that, and 5 by 7 like that. So I have 2 diagnostic units there, and then we might need another corridor sort of coming that way, possibly. But that's okay, unless, hang on. Had a bit of an idea that could come down here, possibly. Bring that corridor down, and then we could bring those over, and we might be able to fit, say, a bathroom or something into here, which would be okay. However, that does look quite narrow for a bathroom. Bathrooms are pretty... They have to be 5. They have to be 5 wide, really. Ideally, the bathrooms. Okay, that's fine. So they could go there. So that leaves us requiring, I'd say, at least 2 cardiography units and 1 sonography unit. I mean, it would make sense if we had a cardiography unit just there. But then that means if you do want to walk from here to here, you have to go all the way round. That's a bit of a bother, isn't it? That is a bit of a nuisance. Okay, what we could do is, hang on. So how about get the corridor, and bring that down like that, so that connects up. And we could... we can't put anything in there. That gap is too thin. That's too thin. It's only 3 wide. I was thinking, we could put a room in there, but I think everything has to be a little bit bigger than that. Unless that's the lounge. Maybe we don't have a big lounge. We have a long lounge. What needs to go into the lounge? Hang on, visitor seats. So we could fit, say, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's terrible, isn't it? That's a bit rubbish. That's a better lounge. What can we do with that big space there? It's a big load of empty space that nobody is going to use, unless we use it as a stretcher park. We could just have a great big load of stretchers parked in the middle. That might help out quite a bit. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. So, fill that in like that with just corridor, and we can have many stretchers in the middle here. That would work out quite well. Okay, right. Happy with that. And then we might need possibly a corridor coming down to here. Although we don't necessarily need one going all the way to the end. We could put something else just there. Those rooms that way round don't overly work very well, do they? They don't work very well like that, because then you have to kind of put things down to here. Hang on a minute, hang on. D-zone that, D-zone that. That's a bit of a hot mess. I don't like it at all. Okay, and do you know what? Get rid of that as well. Get rid of that. So, yeah, we've gone back to the basics again. This is quite tricky to do, so we need to get some of these in. So how are we going to do this? Because that's too long. That's 10. That's too big to have most of these rooms, because they're just going to be big, long, empty rooms. But we have got a lot of space. Is it worth just having a huge, big lot of long, empty rooms? So 10 by 4 for a cardiography unit, another 10 by 4 for one of those. Sonography could be 10 by 4. diagnostic unit, we can make that 10 by 4, and then have another diagnostic unit 10 by 4. Plenty of room to put in all the things they need. Yeah, this is going to look a bit silly. There's a lot of nothing going on in the middle there, which is a bit daft. But yeah, we do need to get another bit of corridor coming over like that. That's going to look very odd. It's going to look very strange. But when it's full of stretchers, it'll be okay, and wheelchairs and stuff. Okay, so we've got diagnostic units. Got one sonographer thing, 2 cardios. Right, we need a lounge then. Let's put the lounge back in. And, do you know what? Let's put the lounge there. Let's make it a nice big lounge then. Let's make it 10 by 8. A luxurious super lounge over here. In fact, we could even do that with it, look. We could even do that with it. Just to break up the big long corridor bit along there. To make it look slightly less odd. Okay, that's good. How are we going to bring that elevator into play? How are we going to do that exactly? How about move that forward to, say, there. And then how are we going to do that? Bring it over like that and then like that possibly? That might be okay for now. That'll be good. We have got a little bit of room there to build something. Not quite sure what we can do. One thing I did just think of just then. They're going to need a bathroom over here, aren't they? They're going to need a bathroom because at the moment they're going to have to go from their wards to over here past the reception, which isn't ideal at all. Where can we fit a bathroom in over here? Unless we took the bathroom over there, maybe. Hang on, that might work. So, yeah, where are we? They need a common room as well over here. So, yeah, hang on a second. Restroom, that's what I'm thinking of. So if we say put one... That's going to eat into high dependency, though. And we know they sometimes do need quite a lot of room in there. Or do we put it there? Because that ward is quite big. We could just put it there. 7 by 5 for a bathroom. And they can walk to there rather than having to walk all the way through there past the reception and the people waiting to go to the clinic. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. I mean, this bit's a bit all over the place. Ignore that bit. That's a bit of a mess. But that bit sort of looks okay. There's logic behind that. So we've got the lounge, got everything in. Okay. Right, so that's looking good. So I think, yeah, now we need to get all the walls and such like in. It's going to take a while, so hang on a second. Let's go to there. And we shall grab ourselves. Do the floors first. Do the floors because they're nice and easy to get done. So draw this in. So it is going to cost quite a lot of money. We have to keep an eye on the cash. So already down to 91.5 just on floor, just on beautiful flooring. But you know what? It's important. We've got to get it in. So there we go, like that. Bring these 2 elevators into play for now. A little bit weird, but it will be fine. Did that a bit wrong. Okay, draw that in. Draw that in. We're under 90 grand already. And all we have is some lovely, lovely flooring to show for it. Marvellous. Right, grab that. And then change that to... Hang on, what? That's blue. But I think it's just white tiles anyway. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just make it the red tiles that are apparently not got any colour to them. But okay. And then the wards. Hang on a second. Go and grab the stuff from the ward. That's the high dependency ward. Yeah, that's high dependency. Okay, so pop that over there. And then we'll get the regular ward from just there. Thank you so much. Make that red. Bring that along like that. Right, doctor and nurse station. Get that flooring. Turn that to a lovely shade of red. That can go down there. And then they're going to be very easy. They're going to be really easy because they're just in a big line. So yeah, it's kind of, where is it? It's that colour, but in red. So that style, but in red. So yeah, okay. Draw that all on. That is $2,000. Oh, dearie me. And then, of course, we have a great big visitor room as well. It is enormous, but okay, fine. We'll just draw it in. That's another grand on that. Okay, I think the flooring is done at great expense. Now we need to go and do the walls. And this might take a while as well. So hang on a second. We shall grab that. And of course, yep, that's red, which is good. We'll drag all 4 corners. That's very good. Right. Okay, so 1 room done. Yay for the bathroom. Right, and then we'll just go over to, say, just there. High dependency. Grab that. Change the colour. Draw it on, but in the right place, of course. That would help. So pop that in. Then go to the regular ward. Grab that and draw that in. It's so much easier with that kind of where it does the 4 walls at the same time. I can't believe I didn't know that before. And then, doctors and nurse room is going to be the same room, so that's absolutely fine. So we shall just grab that. Thank you very much. And put that in. Where's the lounge? Go to the lounge. Where is the lounge? There it is. Right, we shall have a bit of that. Thank you. Draw that in as well. And then we need all the individual little kind of examination rooms. So they're over there. They've got tiles on, haven't they? So drip a drop that, and then just draw all these in. It might take a little while, but that's okay. And then, of course, we need to do the corridor. We have to go and do the corridor stuff as well. But there we go. So all the rooms are in, as in the walls exist, which is quite good. That's a good start to things. So then, if we just go to, say, there, grab that, and then we need to draw all the walls on, but it's going to be a bit of a fiddle this. So hang on a second. Do it like that. And then we only want that bit coming along there. We want that bit there. We want to take out that bit of wall and take out this kind of curious bit. So get rid of that bit. That's fine. That's the corridor there sorted out. Not so bothered about that edge. But then we're going to have to draw those bits in to bring these elevators into action. They are a bit random out here on their own, aren't they? But you know what? It's fine. We've done it now. We've drawn the floor to it, so we've got to finish it off. Oh, hang on a second. Do we want to get those in? Maybe for now, we save the money on the flooring and the wall for those. We don't do those at the moment, because that might be a bit of an issue. So hang on. Swivel that round a bit then. So, hang on. Can we drip a drop the wall again? Where's the corridor? Where's the corridor thing? Have we drip a drop that? I don't think that was it. That looks like a plain wall to me. There we go. That's better. Right, okay, so let's just draw this in. This might take a little while, so I'll just go and draw the walls on. It's going to be fine. Yay for corridors. Okay, there we go. I think all the walls are now done, so we can move on to the doors, which is lovely. So here we go. Grab some doors. Right, restricted areas. Do we want any of those? Yes, okay, over here we do. So how about in the doctor and the nurse room, they have a door each. So I can have a door there and a door there. So they can get out of either of 2 doors and go and do what they need to do. Maybe over here in high dependency, we just have 1 door over here. So let's get the double doors. They have the oval windows, don't they? I'm fairly certain that's what we have going into the wards. Yeah, with the nice stripe, nice windows. So let's put that there, look. And then over here we'll have maybe 1 there and 1 there going into the regular ward. So people can get into there. That's good. Right, bathroom door. We'll pop that let's put it that side. So put it like that. And then over here, these are just regular rooms, aren't they? They just have a boring old door on them. Yeah, okay. And the lounge has got a little door with a kind of a porthole round window type thing. Okay, so drop that in. Drop that in. These are all very formulaic. And then over here, door with an oval window. We're just going to put that. Let's put it there. Pop it there like that. You can go into there, and that's going to be marvellous. Right. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Now comes the expensive bit. I mean, already we have spent a chunk of money. What are we down to? 77 grand. We had nearly 93. So we spent what? I can't work out what that is. 15, massive penge, 15, about $16,000 is it? On doors and floors and walls. And we haven't even got a single piece of equipment. No desks, no computers, no chairs, no machines that go bing and bong and boop and keep people alive. So yeah, it's going to be really costly. How much do we spend on the night shift wage? Can we see? Can we work that out? Hang on, go to yesterday. I don't think we can work it out because that's a whole sort of day's worth of money, isn't it? Wages. We spend, let's half that. So yeah, it's going to be about 50 grand, I think. So we haven't got that much money. Right, okay, so let's get the ward set up in a very, very basic, minimal way. We shall have, say, 1 bed and 1 cabinet and 1 thing attached to it. Just 1 lot of things, please. So we'll have the modern hospital bed and we'll pop that up into that corner there. Okay, that's good. We want to get the advanced life monitors because they're the best ones. We shall... Hang on. Red bed, please. Can we have a red bed? Thank you. Life monitor, we'll have that in that kind of dark red. And then we need to get ourselves a bedside cabinet. Pop that there. And then, of course, yeah, we do need some defibrillators as well. We'll put those on either side of the door as we go in. So right now, that is a valid room. It's not a very good room, but it's valid, and that will count for now. So yay for that. And then over here, we will do something relatively similar. Tuck a bed into that corner, modern hospital bed. We shall have it in a lovely shade of red. We'll get the defibrillators on either side just there. So one there and one there. And yeah, bedside cabinet, that one there, please. Pop it down. Right, that is now also completely valid. And again, a bit rubbish because there's only one bed, but it works. The game is happy with that. It's happy for it to go, yep, that's a proper ward. It's all good. Okay, right. So again, we don't need two of these either to start with. We can add those later. The lounge. Do we do the lounge now? The lounge is a nicety, but I do like the lounges. They're one of my favourite rooms because they look fun. They look like a nice place to go and sit and have a chat and have a nice drink and such. Okay, we'll leave the lounge for now, I think. Let's get the actual proper essential rooms in. Right, so one of these. Cardiography units. Given this is a cardio department, I imagine they're quite important. So let's go to here and we'll get that in. And we'll get to red bin because that's the way we do things. Disinfectant dispenser can go on the wall just there, which is wonderful. Right, do we need a desk? Yes, we need a desk in here. So how about put the desk at that end? Do we need a computer and a chair and all that kind of stuff? Yes, we do. Okay, so pop that there. Get the computer. Like, that's a chair. Get a computer. That's a bit better. We'll have one of the printers as well, please, on the desk. Thank you very much. Right, so that little corner there is set up for the doctor/technologist, and we have to remember to hire people to work these machines. Must recall. Right, and then the exam table, that can go... these rooms are a little bit thin. They're a little bit thin for how we normally set these things up. Okay, what we'll have to do is, if we have that just... Hang on, can we have it going that way? So we can add that right there. So if you open the door, you can't really see because the door opens toward the exam table. So if we put that there and have the examination lamp just there, that's absolutely fine. Right. Okay, well, hang on. What does that need? It needs a USG. Hang on. That's got to go... can we red one? Yep, okay, lovely. That can go just there. And it also needs... Oh, yeah, the ECG. It has to go on a little table, doesn't it? Hang on, where's the glass table? Pop that there. Go back there. Get that thing. Put that onto there. Wonderful. Right, okay, so now we have a valid one of those. And then we just need equipment. So I think what we'll do is... We'll pop a couple of equipment things over on that wall. So we'll have one like that. And another one like that. And then we will have the mobile one as well. I quite like those little ones. So we'll put that in like that. And then in this corner, could we have one of the hand washy things? Just in case we have a person who works here who likes to wash their hands all the time. So it makes sense for them to have a hand washy thing over there, wouldn't it? So yeah, we'll pop that in the corner. A lab analyzer might also help out quite a bit. That might be quite useful too. We will have... stainless steel cabinet in the corner just there. Thank you very much. Then we'll get a sink, which we'll put on there. I mean, I do like putting a mirror on there. I do like having a mirror because, you know, appearances are important. You want to make sure you look good when you're doing your doctoring. Make sure you look fabulous. Okay. And then I think, yeah, we do get a little table with a lab analyzer on it. That could be quite handy as well. So how about, you know what we could do? We could get a glass desk like that, and then we could, onto this desk, put the lab analyzer, so yay for that, and then just here, we can put a decorative thing. We can have a lovely decorative item. What shall we have? We could have a mug, we could have disinfectant tools, we could have some files. Do you know what? Files might be quite good. Bit of paperwork on there just to make it look sort of busy. We will put a first aid kit on the wall just there. And yeah, a poster about your heart. That would make sense, wouldn't it? That's quite a sensible thing. A clock. That can go down here. So that can go there. That's fine. Yay for a clock. And of course, we are lacking a plant. We have room for a plant down here. Let's get a nice plant. One of those ones, because they've got little red bits on that look a little bit like hearts. And this is cardio. So drop that in. We'll put the plant... Do you know what? Actually, hang on a second. we'll put, hang on, move that thing there, push that to that door, and we'll have one plant there and one plant there. Wonderful. And then over here, we'll tuck a plant in that corner for now, and we'll move it around if we need to. But at the moment, that's okay. Right, so one cardio room up and running, and it's also got a lovely plant in it and some other bits and bobs as well. So that's quite good. So ignore that one for now. Right, sonography room. That's going to be quite similar, I think. So grab that, grab the bin. We'll even, right now, grab the plant. We're going to put the plant in place as well because I'm fairly confident we can fit that in. Has this got the exam table as well? Yes, it has. It's going to be more or less the same as that one. It's going to be very, very similar. Hang on a minute. Examination lamp. That needs the USG thing applying over there. Right, that's now valid. Get a desk. I mean, yeah, we've seen this before. We saw it over there. It's not going to be too tricky to set up. So pop that onto there. You can have a little printer. That is marvellous. You need a chair, of course. That would help quite a bit on the whole sitting down side of things. Do they have one of the lab analyzer thingies? I don't think they do. They do have that, however. And we'll put a nice little sink over there to make it lovely. Yeah, what do they need? Equipment. Just equipment cabinets. Do you know what? Actually, hang on a second. Hang on. Disinfectant thing. That's quite nice. I mean, yeah, we just do the same as what we did there. So cabinet, and then where's the mobile one? Pop that in over there. Got nothing over there at all. I kind of feel like they should have something there, and then we'll just put something on it. Okay, here we go. 2 decoratives. Disinfectant tools. That's quite nice. And a flower. A little red flower, just to add a splash of colour to the room. Very nice. And then we can have an informative board right there, and a poster about your arteries, and then we'll have a clock. Wonderful. Okay, so that is that room sorted out. It's got a plant. It's got all the bits and bobs it needs. Apparently needs an equipment table. I'm not quite sure what equipment it wants us to put upon that table. It just says, oh, you might want to consider one of those. It's okay. I am fine, game. And then I imagine, again, this is going to be more or less the same kind of thing. So hang on. I'm just going to go and throw this diagnostic unit room together because we've seen it twice. We don't need to see it a third time. So hang on. Let me just put that room together nice and quick. And there we go. One diagnostic unit ready to go. It's a little bit different to the other 2 rooms. They don't need a desk in them, the diagnostic units. They don't have a permanent person working in them. So we don't need the desk and the computer and the chair and all that kind of stuff. So they are a little bit different. But there we go. It's all set up and ready to go. It's got a stretcher and a wheelchair. Oh, hang on. There's space on that table for a lovely decorative item. Hang on a second. How about another flower? That might be quite nice. Pop another little flower on that table there. And we haven't put any posters around. Hang on a minute. Arteries. That's quite important. Pop up a poster about arteries because, you know, cardio and everything. And then about your heart. Maybe we could pop one there. There we go. Wonderful. So that is now up and running and ready to go. So I think all we have left to do is the nurse room and the doctor room over here. I mean, the doctor room is going to be quite simple. This is really easy. You go like this, and then you put some desks down, and that's kind of it, really. You put some chairs and some computers, and then you're all sorted. So drop these in. A little bit concerned about the cache. Hang on a second. We'll put 2 computers. In fact, you know what? If we're going to do it, we're going to do it properly. Put all the computers in. There we go. Oh, and hang on. They need a printer as well, do they? Hang on a second. Drop that in. Right, we'll have a couple of printers over here. Mix it up a bit. So a big printer and a little printer. Very nice. And then we shall have ourselves go to here. We'll have a plant, of course. We will. One of those, as is the law. And we'll have a bin as well. Pop a little bin in that corner so you can chuck stuff in the bin as you leave the room or as you come in, I suppose. Right, so the doctor room is sorted. What we could do is, we could have a window with blinds over there. Yes, perfect. We'll have another one there as well. A little bit of natural light coming into there. That's quite welcome. And then the nurse's room, let's have a very similar arrangement. I think, yeah, we want to get the same sort of thing set up. So glass desk. So rotate that round. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again, it's going to cost a lot of money, but it's fine. It has to be done. So drop all those things in. Ouch, we are now quite poor. 33 grand. I told you it wouldn't go very far. The money you have to spend on building new departments is very silly. So drop all these in. So get all that sorted. Oh, hang on, I've got 2 extra things there. Oh no, I forgot to put the printer and such like over there. Okay, we could get rid of that. Do you know what? Might be a waste of money, but we're going to get rid of that and rid of that and that and that and that. Right, we've made some money back. Wonderful. Nobody noticed, Penge. It's all fine. Right, they need equipment. So how about we put... where can we put their equipment cabinet stuff? It could go here, but they do need stretchers as well. Although, we are going to have a huge load of stretchers along here. Many stretchers. We could put a wall in, I suppose. We could have a wall and then have stretchers on one side, wheelchairs on the other. And that would do us for ages. That'd be absolutely fine. So maybe we don't put stretchers in here. We put them out there because they are only optional. They're only optional things. So, okay, we do need some equipment cabinets. That's absolutely fine. So we'll put one there and we'll have another tall one next to it. That's very good. We will have a meal tray. We'll pop a meal tray just there because that's quite important too. Very important, of course. We do need to get a plant in and a bin as well. Kind of mimic that one there. So there's a bin. There's a plant. I think that's kind of it. So yeah, what can we do with the stretchers? So how big is that? So the stretchers are 2, aren't they? So the stretchers... why is that a funny colour? Can't that go... Why can't it go there? Why can't it go just there? That seems like an odd thing. Why can't a stretcher go just there? No, it can. It just seems to change colour a bit as it goes there. Why is that? Hang on, I can't zoom in anymore. Just there, that stretcher doesn't look as golden. Around the edge just sort of looks okay. And there, it looks quite good. However, we want these stretchers, don't we? We want those nice ones. So hang on a minute. Get rid of that. That looks a bit grim, that stretcher. Away with you. Forgot about that. Yeah, we'll have these ones, please. So we could, yeah, look, if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just there, and then we could have a wall, and we could put wheelchairs along here. Also, talking about walls, didn't do the wall around there. That's not very good at all. Hang on a second. So, yeah, hang on. Draw that on. Draw that on. Yeah, if we draw a wall, sort of say, like, I don't know, there, and then put another stretcher, and then wheelchairs on that side, that's got to be good, hasn't it? Draw that bit on, that's fine. And then draw around that as well. That's good. And of course, do that bit. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, if we go back to the nurse room and then say, okay, it's going to cost us a load of money, but get another stretcher in. And then in terms of wheelchairs, they don't have red wheelchairs. So we'll go for white ones. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be plenty of stretchers and plenty of wheelchairs for that entire department. I think that is up and running and looking pretty good. Do they need any extra bits and bobs, any fancy things? They've got equipment. I do like the scrub shelves. I do like those. Can we have a tall scrub shelf? Yeah, tall scrub shelf. You can have about white scrubs for you lot. So yeah, we'll put that there. I like that. I like the fact that it's there. Just in case they need it. We have got a bit of something there. What can we put as a lovely decorative item over there? How about... Yeah, they don't really need info, but how about a notice board? That might be quite good. So people can, pin important notices on there. Like, Bob isn't going to be in on Monday. Or, someone's running a marathon. Please sponsor them. Or whatever. Yeah, I quite like that. Right. I think we are done. I think... Oh, no, hang on. Bathroom. Although, we are running out of money right now. Maybe a bathroom. At the moment, they can walk over here and use the loo. It's not ideal, but they can at least go over there. I think possibly, yeah, the bathroom can wait and that room can wait as well. The lounge can wait because it's massive. So I think what we do now is let's start hiring some people because that is what we've got to do. So firstly, let's not forget to hire people over here, shall we? So we'll have 2 people in that room covering day and night shift, 2 people in that room covering the day and the night shift. So here we go, we're going to hire 4 people already pretty much immediately. So hang on, what room are you? You are the cardio room. Okay, so please be good at cardiology. Okay, Christopher Adams is actually quite good at cardiology and you move quicker and you don't take breaks. Okay, yeah, that's kind of a double-edged sword kind of thing, but okay. Yeah, we'll have you, Christopher Adams, and then coming in, Robert Wilson with cardiology of 7%. Although your rest levels decrease slower and you don't take free time breaks. So you might possibly level up a little bit. My main concern here is we haven't got enough money because we might have to keep refreshing lists and revealing perks and things, and we're going to run out of money very quickly. I think maybe for now we take a bit of a gamble on you, because you will get better. You'll get better, but 7% is quite bad, isn't it? Do we hire Mark Barkley? Oh no, I'm going to press that. You've got one perk. Please be something like, you eat a lot of crisps, or you like looking out of the window or something. Don't be like you're depressed and alcoholic or whatever. Oh, botherations, you're unpleasant. No, Mark Barkley, we don't want anybody unpleasant here at our lovely hospital. Okay. Oh, this is... Hang on a minute. I'm going to go over here, look. I'm going to press that button because it's less bad. Okay, who's good at using that device? Hang on. You work better in the day. Casey Hernandez, you can come in on the day shift. Who would like to cover the night shift? We might have to have some sort of people who have got to learn on the job on the night shift. Because Frank Allen has clean feet and has resistance. So his rest levels decrease slower. He's not that good at doing the job. He's only got, ultrasonic sort of device skill of 10%, but he's okay in terms of money, and he's got some good traits. Mary Lopez, she's a fresh parent, though. We're going to take the risk. We're going to take the risk and have Frank Allen on the night shift there, and we're going to have Robert Wilson on the night shift just there. They're not the best candidates, but you know what? They can improve. We're going to encourage them to be better than they are when they began here, and it's going to be wonderful. However, I think we all know what's coming next. We've got 4 new people. 2 new people on the day shift, 2 new people on the night shift, so of course we have to go name them, which means we need to go over to the Wheel of Names. And there we go, 4 new names have been spun into existence, so let's go meet the new starters. Over here in the cardio unit, we've got Singer on the day shift, and we have Biker Sticks on the night shift, and then over here in the sonography unit on the day shift we've got Keenan Laudrian, and then on the night shift we've got Lord Buckethead. Hail Lord Buckethead, king of the sonography unit night shift. So that's very exciting. So welcome aboard, you 4. Now I am a little bit concerned that we are going to run out of money. We of course do need to hire quite a lot of doctors and quite a lot of nurses. My only concern is that we're going to run out of money, because we do need to do that thing where we keep refreshing the list and figuring out perks and all that kind of stuff, and we're going to burn through our money quite quickly. So we might have made a little bit of a boo-boo there in hiring these people in a hospitalization bid that isn't going to be running yet. But what I think we do is let's skip through the night look. So these people are going to do completely nothing because this department is not open. The hospitalization bit isn't. Right, Robert Walker, we want to keep you alive because, we want to keep these sort of these objectives ticking over. You've got something very unpleasant with you. Not quite sure which one it is. Can somebody go and do some differential diagnosis? That would be handy. And can we give them all of those things to maybe stop them from dying a bit? That would also be ideal. So, Robert Walker, please pull through. We'll try and help you out a bit. I think we get through the night shift, we get the money paid out to the night shift staff, and then we're at 8 o'clock, all the overnight people can give us their cash, and then we'll see what money we've got to play with. Right, Jessica Jackson is still in a bad way. I think we saw you before because, you've got an abdominal ballistic wound and there's a cannon. So it looks to me like you've been shot with a cannon, which is an unlikely occurrence, but there you go. So can we give you all of those things? Abdominal palpation might help out quite a bit. You're in, where are we? We're in, you're in traumatology. Can we assign you somebody else who can do differential diagnosis? Can nobody do that over there? Doctor is not qualified to prescribe. Oh, that's not very good at all, is it? Oh dear. Okay, right, hang on. It's fine. All the other things we've got you sort of got going on with you, they will hopefully help out quite a bit. Please don't die. I don't want to have to reset those counters again. We're on 3 out of 5 days. It's a miracle we've got that far. I don't want it to go back down to 0. I really don't want that to happen. She is in a very bad way, though. She is not doing very well at all. But, okay, let's try and get through the night shift and hope that person doesn't die. Okay, how are you? Still 1 hidden symptom, although we are waiting for various bits and bobs over here. So, okay. General surgery, that's emergency, and that is That is, what's that? That's infectious diseases. I mean, they're 3 very different departments. Can we make you get seen to a bit quicker, please? Please try and stay alive, Robert Walker. Please don't die on us. Okay, a person got bored and went home. Does that count as a lost case or an untreated patient? I'm not entirely convinced it does, because that's still on 3 out of 10, and that's still on 3 out of 5, sorry. Now Jessica Moore is collapsing. She does have an infectious disease. She is in the right place. Let's just code blue you, and hopefully somebody will get to you soon, give you all those things. Yeah, 1 hidden symptom. Hopefully some of that will reveal what it is. So, yep, hopefully you're going to be okay as well. Oh, crack, it's been a very busy night, hasn't it? Okay, you still do have 4 hidden symptoms. Let's get you doing all of that kind of stuff. Please don't die as Jessica Jackson, please. Wait, no, Jessica Jackson. Jessica Jackson. We suspected it might happen. You were in a very bad way with your abdominal ballistic wound. It wasn't looking good. All sorts of things. Your kidneys have been damaged. You got into septic shock. You had blood loss. Oh, botherations. Right, those things have ticked back down to 0 out of 5. They're really hard to get done. They're very, very hard to achieve, those goals there. Particularly that one, no untreated patients for 10 days. That's really hard. Okay, right, yeah. Autopsy for you, please. Oh, botherations. Okay, never mind. Right, let's get to 7 o'clock. It's going to get worse in a minute. Right, we're down $7,200. So move time on pretty quickly. Let's try to get through to 8 o'clock. The money is ticking up a little bit already, which is quite nice. So money can creep up a tiny bit. And we'll get through to 8 o'clock. All the money can then pour in a wonderful way. And then we'll see what money we have left to play with. Oh my goodness me. Right. A huge amount of money has just come in. This is fantastic. Okay, right. What we do is then, can we get this up and running? Can we get this department operating? Literally operating as well, because we need people to do operations. But can we actually get it functioning properly? What do we need? So on the day shift, 3 doctors, a surgeon, an anaesthesiologist, the word that I can't say, and 3 nurses. Plenty of stretchers. Oh, and 2 surgery nurses as well. Well, let's try and get those in. Have we got any surgery nurses? Medical surgery, 39%. You are hiding something from us, though, which I'm not overly keen on. You've got clean feet. Do you know what? Reveal your secrets. Okay, you're pleasant. You can come in. You are a surgery nurse. I didn't even look at what you were doing. But, yeah, don't do patient transfers. You do not do that. You do surgery stuff, please. And then, yeah, we need another one. So hopefully the person that came in is pretty good. No. Okay, never mind. How about some clinical nurse specialists? They could be quite good. Oh, Susan Hall has a frustrating mix of things. You work better during the day, but also you move slower. That's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? Oh, Nancy Martinez. Yeah, you can come in. You're okay. So you work better in the day and your rest levels decrease slower. Yeah, you can go in. So you can do that. And yeah, you don't do patient transfers either. You can just do patient care. That's quite good. Right, then go to here. We do need another surgery nurse, but I don't think we want any of these. Right, refresh. Let's spend some money on it. Susan Lopez. Perfect. 40%. Yes, please. In you come. And then, yeah, we do need to get, another regular nurse, I would say. Just somebody who's good at, say, patient care. 26, 13, 20. All right, how about somebody that's a clinical nurse specialist? Isn't quite as bad. Paul Moore. Oh, no, Paul Moore isn't very good. Hang on, Paul Less, please. Right, okay, hang on, refresh the list. Right, 41%. You're quite good at night, and you're a hard worker. That is good, but they're not. These aren't brilliant. You work better at night as well, but you like a bit of food, and also you might be late for work a lot of the time. One more of those, please. Please give us some good people. Kate Martin. Yes, Kate Martin, in you come. That is fabulous. And then, yeah, just one person that can just do some wonderful trolley work. So, I mean, yeah, Jane Miller. You've got 2 hidden things, Jane Miller. No, not Jane Miller. How about Frank? Frank Davis. You can come in and you can just do trolleys. That's what you can do. You can be patient transfer man. Very important indeed. You can look after patients. And you've got 2 surgery nurses. But we don't want you doing patient transfers either, Susan Lopez. So that is the minimum we need. So we have got the nurse complement set up over there for the day shift. On the night shift, we just need one nurse. Maybe we don't do operations overnight just yet. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, go to clinical nurse specialist for the night shift. Jane Barkley is quite good. Resting is faster, you move quickly, but you do have dirty feet. Oh, you work quite well in... Hang on. Reveal your perks. Mary Foster is very good. People person, clean feet, better in the day. Hang on a minute. Hang on. We're going to employ you in the day. Where are you, Mary Foster? You can come in on the day shift. We need one person on the night shift. Who'd like to work the night shift? Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody be good at working at nights. No, there's no one there I like the look of. Let's refresh that list again. Okay, Robert Garcia, you could work on the night shift. That'd be okay. You can just go in and just do what you need to do. That's absolutely fine. And then we'll get another person in, clinical nurse specialist. Susan Clark, 42% clinical nurse specialist, 71% patient care, and you're a gamer, so your resting is much quicker. Yeah, okay, that seems pretty good. So in terms of nurses, I think we've got everything sorted for the day shift and the night shift. My only slight concern is we've only got 2 surgery nurses, although we have got 1, 2, 3 other nurses who can do other stuff while they do surgery. And then, of course, yeah, we have got a person solely dedicated to doing the sort of, doing the patient transfers, which is good. I quite like that. That's quite positive. So, okay, right, that's all that done. That's all very good. So that's, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's 8 new people in terms of nurses. That's quite a lot of people. I think, do you know what? Yeah, let's name all these people, shall we? Let's go and name all of the new nurses that have joined us over here in cardiology, which of course means we need to go over to the Wheel of Names. Right, the Wheel of Names has done its thing again. Let's go meet the new people. So on the day shift, we've got Priya, and then we've got Annie Cupboard. I didn't suggest that name. Somebody else put that forward, but we've got another cupboard in the hospital, which is lovely. Then we've got Mirabella, who I think was somebody's D&D character. Then we have Toby Tyler, who I think is someone's cat. Then we've got Mittens, who is, of course, the cat from our Crusader Kings 3 playthrough. And then finally, we've got Tarinthia just there. So they're on the day shift. They're our day shift nurses. And then over here on the night shift, we've got Fury Finder and we've got Ruth Berry, which is wonderful. So the nurses are now here and ready to go in cardiology hospitalization, which is good. Now, of course, we have to go and hire all the doctors. And these are a little bit more picky because we do need surgeons and anesthesiologists and all that kind of stuff. But here we go. So let's see, who have we got that's any good? Can we maybe get the anesthetics person in first? Can we get them in? Charles Young, you're quite good at anesthetics, but you're better at working at night, which is a little bit of a shame. 21%, 5%, 27%. Daniel Hill, also good at that, also better at working at night. Why do you want to do anesthetics at night? Okay, not that then. Maybe, can we find some good surgeons? Cardio surgery, 0%. I mean, the pen over there next to me has got a cardio surgery skill of 0%. I wouldn't put that on your CV, Jordan Brown. Okay, I mean, you're really good. You're really good at everything else, just not surgery. Maybe we employ you and just have you as a regular person. Don't let you do surgery because you are actually a bit naff at it. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll employ you, but don't do surgery. You can assist and you can do diagnostics, but don't actually do the surgery. But yeah, we do need 3 doctors anyway, so that's quite good. So, okay, who else is coming in? Anybody else that can just do some good stuff? You, Jennifer Williams. Botherations. Slow. Okay, we don't want slow people. Judy Harris. Okay, you're quite good at many things. You are okay at anesthetics. You are hiding a secret from us. Practical diagnoses. Yes, in you come. Fantastic stuff. We still do need a surgeon, however. Okay, right. Time to refresh the list. Come on, game. Give us some good people. Cardiosurgery, 48%. They don't take breaks. They wash their hands a lot. That's probably not a bad thing from a person doing surgery. And you're comforting. Yeah, okay, Joseph Cole, in you come. You can help out with all of those things. And wouldn't mind somebody else. So another anaesthetics person would be quite good, just in case the other person's late for work or whatever. And then another surgeon as well. We haven't got anybody who can do advanced diagnosis yet. That would be quite handy. Jessica King, you're okay. Yep, you can come in, you can do that. Right, so we've got plenty of doctors, but I think we do get, one more surgeon and one more anaesthetics person. So, hang on a minute, 41%. Kate Moore, you are a good boss, you like a bit of food, 41%. Do you know what? Hang on. Anaesthetics, 27.5, 21.30. We're going to refresh the anaesthetics list. I'm going to reveal the secrets. Botherations. Oh, hang on. Mary Barclay is okay. Spartan, fast, and a good boss. You can learn how to do more anaesthetic stuff. That's pretty impressive. And then one final surgeon. Let's refresh that list as well. 43%. Oh, and you work better at night. Botherations. Okay, do you know what? You can come in at night time. You can be a nighttime surgeon. Not that we're set up to do any of that just yet, but there you go. You can do that. I think with that done, it means our department is actually ready to go, but not quite yet, of course. Right, hang on a minute, like that. And who else can we get? 39% is quite good. And you don't take breaks. What are your secrets? Oh, you are depressed. Isn't that a doozy? Right, okay, no, go and do that. Please refresh the list. Casey Hall. You work better in the day, you like a bit of food, and you're a diagnostic genius. Yes, in you come on the day shift, please. And I think that should do the job. So 6 doctors, that's pretty good. 2 surgeons, a couple of anaesthetics people if we need them. I think we've got 2 of those, haven't we? Plenty of nurses. On the night shift, we haven't got any anaesthetics people on the night shift. Do we need to get one of those in just in case? I don't think we're set up to do surgery on the night shift quite yet, but it wouldn't do any harm, I suppose. Okay, reveal the perks. You're good, good boss, and a people person. Yeah, you can come in on the night shift, and you can be an anaesthetics person as well. So I think we're ready to open up. I mean, we're not quite properly ready yet, of course, because we have to do something very important, but when we unpause time, this department will be ready to go. However, of course, we have to go and do something very important first, and I think it might be our final spin this time round on the Wheel of Names. Okay, there we go, some more fine work from the Wheel of Names, and now we've got a load of new doctors over here in cardiology, so let's have a look at who's on the day shift. First up, we've got Jacques Cupboard, which is very exciting, the counterpart to Annie Cupboard. Maybe they're married brother and sister, I do not know, but we've got another cupboard as well now, so 3 cupboards in the hospital, which is very good. And then also on the day shift, we've got Lady Hugo. Now, the story behind this one was that it was somebody's friend's pet tortoise, or a turtle, I think it was, and then they thought it was a male turtle for a long time until the male turtle laid an egg. So then it became Lady Hugo, which I quite like. So there we go, Lady Hugo is on board. Then we've got Tea Master, which is just a fabulous name. So we've got somebody who's really good at tea on board. This department is going to function very well. Then we've got Cookie, or Kooky, which I think is somebody's cat, if I remember correctly. Then we've got Rabid Tiny Tot. And then we have Woofles McBarkington. Somebody suggested we put that in as well, alongside Mittens. So over here, we've got Mittens, wherever they might be, just there. So Mittens, one of our pets from Crusader Kings 3. And then, of course, we have Woofles McBarkington, another one of the pets from our Crusader Kings 3 series, which is fantastic. So Mittens and Woofles McBarkington work over here in cardiology, which is fantastic. And then on the night shift, we've got Athena, and then we've also got Dr. Moon. So very appropriately, Dr. Moon actually became a doctor in this game because, it's a Wheel of Names. Dr. Moon could have been a janitor, they could have worked in the gift shop or whatever, but there we go, Dr. Moon has actually ended up being a doctor, which is wonderful. So now I think if we press that, and then we just unpause time, oh crikey, move people a bit slowly. Oh right, okay, that person's arrived there, yeah, indeed, do the thing you need to do, please. Sorry, Jessica Jackson. So look, they're all in here ready to go. Of course, we have no patients. And we've not really got anywhere to put that many patients. So we will see what happens in a moment. We'll see what happens when we actually get people coming in. But I wonder who the first person is going to be. Are we going to get a person coming over here and actually getting booked in to hospitalization at cardiology? I do not know. Paul Cole. Oh, Paul Cole is in a very bad way. Okay, we can't really do much for them. Can we interview them? I assume not. Do a physical exam. I think they must have come in and just kind of collapsed. Paul Cole, you'll be okay, Paul. We're very good around here. We're good at dealing with collapsy people. It happens quite a lot of the time. There you go. Look, Elizabeth Baker just kind of proving the point. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, is anybody coming in? Nobody coming in just yet to the beds. But maybe at some point we'll get a person. Right, Jessica Jackson. Released to funeral services. Farewell, rest in peace, Jessica Jackson. Okay, just keeping an eye on this place over here. Nobody coming in just yet. Oh, there we go. One person is in. Hello, what are you in for? Welcome to cardiology. Welcome to the fancy new hospitalization bit. This room is just for you. Look at this. It's a very lovely, big, spacious room. Got some lovely plants in it. Right, okay, so who are you? Carol Adams has hypertensive renal disease. I don't really know what that means, but okay, can you enlighten me, game? Hypertensive renal disease refers to an increase in systemic blood pressure due to kidney injury or disease. Okay, oh crikey. It's quite expensive to treat. Look at that, 4,760 monies to treat because they need a spot of surgery. Okay, I'm sure they will get round to that at some point. They will they'll schedule that in for you. I mean, can we make sure that she gets all of that stuff? Can we just put all of that in ourselves? Just to make sure she gets treated properly. Okay, that person got bored. Sorry about that. Yep, it sort of happens. It's okay. You'll muddle through. Hang on. Where's she going? I now want to follow Carol Adams to see what is happening. Are you you're going in for surgery already? Look at that. How efficient are we? That is brilliant. James Brown, I'll talk about being efficient, James Brown. Stop collapsing. We're being efficient, okay? Efficiency is important. Okay, so they're sorting that out already. Well, that's going to really help you out. That's going to be wonderful. Okay, what are these things here? So, presence of blood in the urine and what's a high level of proteins in it as well. Oh, crikey, it sounds very unpleasant. Elizabeth Anderson having a spot of a collapse. The cleaner coming in and cleaning around. Mass Guardian cleaning around the person who's just had an operation. But, you know what, that's important. Got to keep your hygiene levels up. Keep it nice and clean. Very good. Right. So let's pop back up. Anything else happening over here? Do we have a person in high dependency? No, we do not. We've got one nurse just stood around in this massive empty room, possibly wondering why it's really empty. Ooh, okay. A particularly strong heat wave has hit our city. Large numbers of people are falling ill with dehydration and breathing problems. Local hospitals should be prepared to deal with more of these cases than usual. Okay. It might potentially be, is it an accident event? I don't think it's one of those, and it's not an epidemic. I think it might be a natural disaster kind of thing. But okay, we'll accept that and we'll take over all the patients. Oh, that's really irritating. It's one of the ones that we don't really need to complete to move our goals along a bit. Never mind. Okay, let's have a look who we've got. Oh, crikeys. There are several bajillion people that we need to go and sort out. Right, hang on, let's make all these people code blued. Right, there we go. They're all code blued, and Judy Hernandez has come up first. There she is, near the bottom of the list. So let's see what's wrong with you, because it all should be sort of heat related because of the hot temperatures going on. So, okay, let's see what's happening. You've either got angina pectoris or IHD with heart failure. Both of those sound particularly terrible. However, they're both to do with cardiology. Okay, I see a pattern maybe here. Are we going to see lots and lots of people needing to go to cardiology? The department with 2 beds in it at the moment. Oh dear. Okay, right. So it is a cardiology thing. So you do need to go into cardiology. I think that's kind of it though, isn't it? I mean, I don't think... Do you need to go into sort of the high dependency bit? Or is it just the regular bit? I'm not... Oh no, you are going into high dependency. That might be because there's somebody else in the other bed. the other bed is occupied. Do you know what? Have all of those things. You haven't got a wibbly hidden symptom. So that's okay. So do an interview, do a physical exam, and it's to do with your heart. Obviously, it's a heart-related thing. So, yeah, which of these is going to help? I mean, ECG? Would that help? Is that going to be a useful thing? I don't know what's going to be handy with this. Thorax percussion, that might be quite good. What's going to help differentiate it between the two? That's cardiovascular surgery. A blood test. Okay, maybe a blood test could help out a bit. So a blood draw. We'll go for that for now, I think. I'm a little bit concerned. Oh, Jordan Baker's having a collapse. Okay, Jordan Gonzalez. Oh, okay. You've got salmonellosis. Okay. Right. Why is that to do with what's that got to do with the temperature? You could get that at any point. You get that when it's cold, couldn't you? Why has that come about? Because it's a bit hot. Seems a bit weird. Okay, right, so you've got that. No hidden symptoms that are causing you problems. Have all of those things there. Have antibiotics. And yeah, over to infectious diseases with you because that seems... Oh no, hang on. Internal medicine. Hang on a minute. No, internal medicine. Sorry, the other one with the green bit on the icon. Yeah, go into there. And, I mean, which one of these do we do? What's going to help out? Do you know what? Physical examination and differential diagnosis. They're always good starting points, aren't they? Right, hang on a minute, game. Hang on. Pause time for a second. I'm a little bit concerned that we are going to struggle with only the 2 beds in this entire bit of hospitalisation. So, possibly... we should invest some of our 84 grand in maybe just getting some more beds in. I mean, maybe at least 2 more beds in each bit. The thing is, the high dependency beds come with the exciting machines that go bing and bong and boop and keep people alive, but also they are expensive machines that go bing and bong and boop and keep people alive. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on. We need more. We need more beds. So do you know what? We'll have another one like that. That's very near. That's really near. Oh yeah, no, look, the bedside table is underneath the other machine. No, I want a bit of a gap, please. Let's have a little bit of a gap, thank you. So like that. And they've got the little kind of privacy wall thing, which is quite good. Hang on a minute, though. We know what the problem is with this. Hang on, go to there. Take that bit out. Don't want the wall to be too big, but I think the other side is going to not be complete. Yeah, it's blank wall. So hang on a second. Grab that. Pop that in. Pop that in. Okay, so 2 beds over there. And then we'll have the same kind of thing over here, please. So copy that. I mean, in here... Do we put a little chair next to the thing? Or do we just literally just line them up as much as we can? Because they can be quite close to each other. We can do that. Do you know what? Let's do it like that. Oh no, it's not happy. It's not happy. They're too near. I think they might be too close by to each other. What is the problem with... Why is that one flashing on and off? Okay. I suspect I have just broken the beds. Oh no, because the doctor has to go to that bit. Okay, right, hang on. Okay, I've just broken the beds. I've broken the stuff. Hang on, can we move stuff? Move a selected area. Okay, can we move that over one? And then can we... I've made a complete hash of this. Okay, right, hang on a minute. And then take that out. Okay, that is one happy bed. This is good. And then this is going to be such a rigmarole now. Oh, dearie me. Right, okay. And then we need to pick that up and just shufty that over. And then pick that up and shufty that over. This is a complete mess. And then we need to go to here, go to there, take out that wall, because that's not helping. Take out that wall. And yeah, because we do have to have a little bit of a gap there, can we put a fancy chair in? So if they do have... visitors, the visitor can sit on the fancy chair because there's got to be a gap there anyway where the doctor stands to tend to the patient in the bed. Okay, right, so down to 62.5 grand, but we've now got loads of extra beds up here. And when I say loads, that's significantly more than what we did have up in cardiology, which is excellent stuff. Okay, oh dear, that's not good. At the entrance to cardiology. Okay, fine. Can we sort that out, please? Really urgently. Right, Jordan Hill, you've got pyelonephritis, wherever that might be. Pyelonephritis is the inflammation of the kidney, usually due to ascending bacteria spreading up through the urinary tract. That sounds really unpleasant. Okay, into general surgery with you. Bit of that, bit of that, bit of that. I think... you're going to be okay. But you know what? Physical exam, and we'll do those things anyway, just to maybe try to get all your symptoms uncovered. But you're going to be fine. Do we need to hospitalise you? Do you know what? We will do if the game tells us to, but I think we're okay for now. So I think, yeah, we're doing okay so far. Margaret White, crikeys. Okay, some severe things potentially here, like a stroke. That's quite bad. We have to get to that fairly quickly. 3 hidden symptoms. Okay, so physical exam, basic visual test. That's quite good for strokes and stuff, isn't it? And for sort of, brain-related things. I think, hang on. Abdominal palpation isn't going to help. This is to do with your eyes. This is definitely an eye thing. So I think you should possibly go to neurology and do both of those things there. Give you eye drops, give you analgesics. We shall see what we can do with you. All right, Christopher Taylor, you have got a thing that general surgery can deal with. Let's pop you over into there. And, okay, abdomen palpation. They seem like abdomen-y kind of things. Yeah, okay, do that. Have those 2 things just there. Get that done, please. That'd be marvellous. Frank Lee, you again have something that general surgery are going to deal with. This is quite good. I was suspecting, because we just built ourselves a brand new cardiology hospitalization bit, that everybody would be going into that and it would be overloaded. A little bit like what we saw with neurology when we had that shiny and new. Loads of people piled into there and we had to put lots of beds in. But no, it seems to be a mix of things. So general surgery, physical exam, abdominal palpation. That's a good start. Okay, right. Get your stuff sorted, Joseph Adams. You've got hypertensive renal disease. Over into cardiology with you. Regular hospitalization. Have all of those things. Have the surgery. Still got hidden symptoms, however, so physical exam, thorax percussion, possibly differential diagnosis. Okay, go for that, please. Barbara Barker is collapsing. She's got botulism. Oh, that's quite bad, isn't it? We'll do your physical exam. I mean, we know what you've got. So, we can't change your thing because you're collapsing. You're not part of the event, though, so that's okay, I suppose. You've got myocarditis. Another cardiology thing. In you go over there, please. Regular hospitalization. Take all of those lovely things. 2 hidden symptoms. Bit wibbly, chest thing, thorax. Differential diagnosis. Right, go for all that. Thank you very much. Joseph Fernandez. Calculus of ureter. Ureter, is that something to do with going to the loo? Kidney stones, also known as urolithiasis. That's the professional, official medical way to pronounce that, are usually concretions of calcium. I've never seen the word concretion before. That's exciting. I've seen concrete, but not concretions. Even though the stones usually pass on their own through the urinary tract, they can sometimes get stuck in the ureter, which is an extremely painful condition. I don't really know what the ureter is, but I imagine it's a tube down there of some description, and that's got to be very unpleasant indeed. Okay, right, so try and work out your other symptoms doing that, but also have all of that stuff. That's okay. Right, who's coming up? Not cured anybody just yet. Okay, you've got the HHD with heart failure thing going on. You're hospitalised in the trauma centre. So I think, cardiology would probably be quite a good place for you. You're already there. Oh no, you're already in high dependency. Okay, that's fine. So do all of these things. You've not got a wibbly symptom. You have got that, however. So let's give you all of those things. And we'll just do a few extra bits and bobs. Is that good? That assesses the patient's heart. That's got to be a good thing for somebody who's got HHD with heart failure. Yeah, that seems like quite a positive thing. Still 9%, 18%. Oh, it's flying up now. Look at us curing all these patients. Judy Brown. You've got tricuspid regurgitation. That sounds awful. Oh, it's blood pumping in the wrong direction because the valve in the heart can't shut properly or something. Or CHF, that's just heart failure. Okay, right, this is quite bad. We possibly need to get this done quite quickly, I would say. Heart monitoring, ECG, differential diagnosis, give you all that kind of stuff. Please don't die, that'd be ideal. Judy Brown is now collapsing. That was the one that we just saw, I think. Okay, she's now slipped into unconsciousness. Oh dear. Okay. Right, everything's fine. Christopher Taylor's got either that or that. They're both general surgery things. We still don't know which one it is. Okay, physical exam. What's going to help with that? Physical exam will help. Interview, I think we've done. Physical exam, interview, physical exam, MRI. Okay, go for an MRI. Also, differential diagnosis. Hooray for the thing that we always do. you've got salmonellosis. Oh, you can go home. You can absolutely go home. Cheerio, that's one less person for us to worry about. Joseph Hernandez. Yeah, do that thing, but I think you're okay. Plan of the treatment or send them home. I didn't see the send them home button, but okay, never mind. They'll come back anyway. You can go home. This is marvellous. We like it when they go home, because then they're not even taking up any time at all. We're still not quite sure what's wrong with you. I imagine, differential diagnosis will help. I imagine doing, a wee sample test could possibly help out quite a bit. So you do that, please. Get that underway. A slightly less glamorous side of things. Rebecca, Megan, or Mian, or Megan possibly, has leveled up. Well done. They're now a specialist. They're now the top tier. That is excellent news. Okay, that's really good. That's very good. They've been here a good long time. 65 days they've been here. That's exciting. Right. They do have a stone thingamajig. So, okay, hang on. Where do we need to send you then? General surgery, please. Send you to their shockwave lithotripsy. Okay, a procedure commonly carried out to break stones lodged in the urethra, the tube connecting a kidney to the bladder. It is a non-surgical treatment option using high-energy ultrasound shockwaves to break stones into dust. Okay, so we're going to fire some ultrasonic sound into you and make, rocks inside you crumble to dust. That's very exciting. Okay, well, that's good. Right, you've got kidney interstitium abscess. I'm going to pretend I know what that is and go, yes, indeed. The thing that was said there. Good. Okay, so that should hopefully sort you out. Yeah, it's a good mix, look. It's a good mix. Some cardiology, some general surgery. That's all finished. Okay, no hidden symptoms that are flashing on and off, which is quite good. All those things are still to be applied. Do you know what? Yeah, myocarditis. Yeah, do an ECG. That seems like quite a sensible thing for somebody with a heart condition. That makes sense. Right, who is going to come up next? 36% cured. Joseph Hernandez. You are one of these. They require prior hospitalization. Okay. Go into the hospital bit and have a bed. That's fine. Could they not have done that themselves? Okay, that's fine. We'll do that then. A couple of people we still don't know the diagnosis, like you, for example. What's going to help out? An ECG. That's going to help out quite a bit. Yeah, get that done, please. Do an ECG. Antibiotics for you. I think that's kind of it, isn't it? I think once that's done, you can go home possibly. Once that's kind of cured, you can clear off. Get all your treatments and then you're going to be fine. Oh, crikey. Still 3 hidden symptoms. We don't know what's wrong with you at all. We have no idea. We've done that thing. Oh, dear. This isn't going to be good at all. Okay, how about then? What about that? Thorax percussion. Give that a go. And then do that thing there. And that thing there. Because it's to do with eyes. And it's something to do with your eyes because there's a lot of eye pictures up there. So there we go. Yeah, that's how medical science works. You base it on pictures. Right, 8 o'clock. The day shift wage goes out. We've got 13,000 money. That's not very good. But you've got CHF, congestive heart failure. Right, do all of those things there and make sure that they don't die. Please make sure they do not die. We could do with passing this little test here, because if we don't, we're going to get a reputation hit and all that kind of stuff. You've got hypertensive... we figured out what it is. Hypertensive retinopathy. Okay, damage to the retina and the retina's blood vessels due to high blood pressure. Okay, so blood pressure management, ECG, have that thing, maybe hospitalise. That'd be okay. Right, how are we looking? That is... Oh no, we still don't know. Angiography. Do that and do those things as well. Please try to figure out what's wrong with this person. You're okay. You've got a hidden symptom. Do that final thing. Good grief. Come on. Here we go. We can finish this nice and quick. James Barkley is not from the event. Okay, give them all that stuff. Give them all the things they need. Differential diagnosis, please. And we'll just, past that. There we go. Cheerio. Let's just move time on nice and quick. Frank Taylor. You're done. 2 hidden symptoms. Do an MRI, possibly. That could help find some stuff. Right, Judy Brown, it does say, waiting to plan the treatment or send them home. They have a hidden symptom that is potentially going to kill them. Okay, no, don't go home just yet, Judy Brown. You have just got to hang around for a bit. That's okay. Just sort of stick around. Analgesics. You've got plenty of treatments underway, examinations on the go. It's going to be fine. So yeah, who have we got left to cure? There's 4 people left. Casey Brown, got nausea, have that just there. Do all of the available things to try and cure Casey Brown, please. We've got to sort this out at some point. We still don't know what's wrong with you. Do that and that then. Just keep doing all the things. Do everything, please. It's going to be fine. A bed required for treatment is occupied, or your staff has been busy for a long time. Okay. Are you one of our people here? Joseph Adams, yes you are. Okay, do all of those things. And I imagine at some point, you waiting for surgery? It might be a surgical bed in one of the operating lounges, but that's okay. They'll muddle through. You've got that thing. Hooray, we can treat that with the stuff. Hospitalization, right. We can treat you. So we'll be down to 3 people. However, you've popped back in and having a thing. Irregular heartbeat. Okay, beta blockers. Do a blood draw to figure that out. But I think you're going to be okay. So Margaret White, I think, is going to be fine. Crikeys. Okay, cloudy urine. Oh, this is delightful. What a lovely time we've had with you, Joseph Hernandez. Okay, just let them carry on doing their thing and they'll sort it out eventually. Complicated diagnosis, Peter Miller. You're not part of the thing, Peter Miller. Oh, right, okay, hang on a second. Can we put you into the... Oh, hang on. Maybe you're already there. You're in... Oh, hang on, no. COVID-19 or pneumonia. They're both very different things. Right. Do we do an X-ray of the chest? That on MRI. What's going to help? Which one of these is going to be more helpful? That's oxygen, that's chest, exaltation, whatever it is. Which is going to help? Physical exam, ELISA testing. That's going to be an X-ray of the chest. Okay, so do an X-ray of the chest, which might then help us determine whether it... Oh, I didn't mean to press that really, but... Okay, right, run time on. We'll see what happens with Peter Miller as well. You've got an ACE inhibitor. It's the best one. Yep, do those things. It's fine. We've got a little while left. Oh, somebody did point out, by the way, that the timer here isn't in minutes. I was used to go, oh, we've got 15 minutes. It's in-game hours. I think it's in-game hours time. That's how long we have. So we have got quite a long time to get that sorted. We've got until, when the day shift are back in. So we should be okay. Only 3 people. Wild celebrations of a national holiday cause more injured patients to come. Okay, this is good. We're going to get injured people because people have literally partied too hard. Okay. So you're done. This is fine. You're okay. We're just waiting. We're just waiting for this. Can't be prescribed at that department, but you're okay. I think you're okay. Unless we put you through to neurology and get you to do that thing. That might uncover some of the symptoms, which could help out, I suppose. Frank Taylor. Just become better, Frank Taylor. Just become healthier, please. Right, I just want to get this done now. We've got 3 people again. You've had your ECG. Have that thing then. So Casey Brown just needs a massive pile of meds just to try and manage what's going on. Yeah, we've got 3. So Joseph Adams, Judy Brown, Judy Hernandez. So Casey Brown, hang on, pause time. Casey Brown is done. Casey Brown is sorted. So Casey Brown, you go back to computer control, please, because you're absolutely fine. We don't need to worry about you anymore. James Barclay is not one of the people that we need to worry about, but okay. Yeah, they'll sort that out, James. They're on it. They're good at this. They're very used to it. Myocardial scarring, Judy Hernandez. Have we sorted you out? No, we haven't. Okay, you've got IHD with heart failure. Okay, possibly have a bit of surgery and have that as well. Right, that should help sort you out. So at least you know what's wrong with you. That's quite good. Kidney tissue inflamed. Frank Lee. I think, yeah, you're good. You can just go back to computer control. That's fine. We're not so fussed anymore. Frank Taylor, yep, you can go back to computer control because we're not bothered about you. Yeah, we've finished with you now. You can go back to the computer now. You are superfluous to our needs, frankly. And yeah, only a few people down here left under our control. Oh, look at this. I was going to say time is ticking on quite well, but no. Now Peter Miller's had a spot of a collapse. Okay, he did have pneumonia. Give him all of the things that he needs to not have pneumonia anymore, because that would be bad. Yep, okay, right. Oh, there we go. He's gone into intensive care. Still 3 people left to treat, but we have got quite a long time to get that sorted in. So I'm pretty certain we're going to be fine with that. Margaret White. Yep, we're done with you as well. Not so bothered, but thank you for popping by. That's wonderful. So we're down to what? 5 people, 3 of whom we do need to keep an eye on, and 2 of whom we're not really bothered. Frank Taylor, you need a high dependency bed over in, oh no, I've only got 12 grand. Hang on a minute, pause time. Frank, wait there. Wait there, Frank. I'm not going to put you on the roof though, don't worry. Yeah, we need another, where are we? Which bit are we, hang on a minute, I'm completely lost. Where, hang on, I think we need to go up another floor. There we go, we're over here, look. So all the high dependency beds are full. Oh dear. This is going to be very expensive. It's going to cost us a huge amount of money to get it done, but you know what? We've got to get it done. Boop like that. And yeah, Frank, you can now go to bed. Hospitalised, waiting for transport to bed. Is Frank one that we need to worry about? Is it Frank Taylor? Hang on, pause time. Frank Taylor. No, don't need to worry about you. Oh no, you are controlled by doctors. Who did we just get told about? Maybe it was him. Okay, right, fine. But he's in bed over here. Okay, bed required for treatment. Judy Hernandez is not cured. She's not cured. Yeah, the bed is, yeah, not available. Okay, we'll look at that in a second. We'll try and figure that out. Could we at least get down to 1 person to be cured? That would make life easy, wouldn't it? That'd be amazing. Oh, I think we might have to spend our final bits of money on another bed for the high dependency unit up here in cardiology. Because, yeah, we've got Peter Foster here who does need a bed up here. That is a little bit of a bother. Okay, right, here we go. The final bits of cash. Let's do that. Pop that there. And we've got $2,318. Not very much at all, and it's going to get significantly worse than that in a few minutes' time when it gets 7 o'clock, because we've now paid, that looks terrible, we've now paid the wages of the night shift, and we are down a considerable amount of money. That is not good at all. Also, still got 3 people. Peter Foster is being transported to another hospital. We just built you a bed. We built you a bed, my good sir, but no, he doesn't care. You're just getting bored, whatever, that's okay. I get that, you're collapsing. Can we please sort this? Casey Brown is now done. This is wonderful. Casey Brown, yeah, we're not following you. Who are we following? Do we need to care? Joseph Adams, yes. Joseph Hernandez, I think you're dealt with. Yeah, you're okay, that's fine. Yep, you can go back to there. Judy Brown, I think, yeah, we do need to keep an eye on you. And then we've got Christopher Taylor. I think you're okay. Yep, so you can go back to computer control. And yeah, the 3 here, the 3 that haven't been cured, we do need to actually keep an eye on. But we are running out of time now. I'm not quite sure what the issue is. I'm not quite sure why we're not dealing with them very promptly. And all the money from the overnight stays is coming in, up to 23 grand, 24 grand. That's very welcome. But yeah, we need to get this done. If we succeed with this, we get prestige boost and we get some lovely money. If we fail, we take a prestige hit and we get a fine, which would be quite bad. So if we could just, heal these people up really quickly, that would be marvellous. Okay, we've dealt with Joseph Adams. We're down to 2. We're down to Judy Brown and we're down to Judy Hernandez. A pair of Judys are standing between us and completing this event. Okay, so Judy Brown, how are you? CHF, you need to have all these things. You need to have all of these things. So hang on. What department should you be in? You should be in cardiology. Get up to cardiology immediately and have an echo thing and have an ACE inhibitor, whatever that was. That might sort you out. And then Judy Hernandez is here in cardiology. You're just waiting for all these things. I think you need cardiovascular surgery, but you're waiting for the surgical team. Oh dear. Oh no, I think that might possibly be a bit of a problem. Are the surgical team even there? Are they ready? Oh no, they are. Yes, hang on. It looks like... Is it happening now? It's happening now. It's happening now. Do this really quickly. Do this in the next couple of hours, please. Go, surgery squad. 81%. Somebody's collapsing. Oh no. Right, do this really quickly. This will sort this out. And that might go up. Judy Brown? No, HDU hospitalization. What? Really? Hang on. We need to put... Oh no. Another bed over here. Right, hang on. Pause time for a second. Get another bed. I was hoping that this event would be nice and simple. I was hoping it was going to be all straightforward. But no, there we go. Pop another one of those in. She can go straight into there. It's going to be fine. We've got an hour left to sort this out. I suspect maybe we've not done this very well. Oh, hang on. We've cured the person down here. Now Joseph Adams has come back. Okay. I thought we'd dealt with you. I thought you were all dealt with. You've had your surgery. Oh no, no. You were dealt with. Oh, and now you're collapsing. Oh, this is terrible. This is going horribly, horribly wrong for everybody. And we're going to fail it. We're going to fail this. Oh, he's back on a tick. He's on a tick. Judy Brown, it's down to you. It's down to you here, Judy Brown. Where are you? Can we see what's happening? You're in a bed over here, so things are looking good. We've said please give them ACE inhibitor. So it's waiting for a person. We should have spotted this earlier. If we fail it, that is on us. We've got... Hang on. Oh, no, that doesn't move time on, does it? Hang on a minute. Hang on. Let's move time on slowly. 9 minutes, 8 minutes, 7 minutes. You... Please come and give... No, that's the wrong direction. Somebody go and give an ACE inhibitor to that lady there immediately. Stat. That's what they say. Yes. No. Right. She's there. She's right there. Just give her a thing. She needs one of the things. Judy Hernandez has pulled through, which is fantastic. Well done, Judy. But we're going to fail it because of that. You are joking. Give over. That was within seconds of literal in-game seconds. We've just completed that. She got given whatever that thing was. I mean, no one was there to give that to her. Maybe it took a while for it to take effect or something. Oh my goodness me, that was the finest that we could have cut that. That was fantastic. Okay, right, Joe, pause time. That's it for now. I'm done. I need to go and have a lie down. I need to have a lie down. I need to give my voice a rest. I've got a bit of a sore throat today. It feels a bit croaky. And there was a lot of words going on this time around. So, okay. With that done, we are going to wrap things up for now. That was a bit of a surprise, I'll be honest. I didn't think an event was going to pop up, and then it did. And then I didn't think we were going to succeed, and we did, which is marvellous. So there we go. That's all done. I'm very happy that we've completed that event. And of course, we do have hospitalization up and running here in cardiology, which is wonderful. But yeah, I think we've done quite a lot this time round. I think next time, yeah, we do have some finishing touches to put into cardiology, like the bathroom and the lounge and all that kind of stuff. But we will get that in when we come back next time. I think for now, we have done plenty. So let's leave it for now, see what happens when we come back to our wonderful hospital. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Project Hospital. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. She's still heartbroken. She's still sick. Oh, Colleen, it's just not your day, is it? Sean Bozzini is going to defecate. How's the lounge looking? Do you like the plants? I left them there especially for you guys. Is there some sort of terrible apocalypse which I need to know about? He's just defecated in a bush.